Let me guess. You're the kind of business that's great at what you do. Clients love you, they tell their friends, and for a while, that really was enough. The phone rang just enough, the inbox pinged just enough. You didn't need to market until one day it wasn't enough. The referrals slowed, the pipeline dried up, or maybe, just maybe, you realized relying on word of mouth isn't actually a business model. It's a hope and pray strategy with a pretty name. Today's episode is a transformation story. It's about how one service provider, just like you, used Dallowry Flow to stop waiting for leads and started engineering them, because referrals are nice, but revenue is built. So let's rewind. This provider was in wellness, incredible at their craft, booked mostly from repeat clients and a few loyal fans who'd send people their way. They didn't have a website, they didn't have a funnel, they didn't have emails. They just said, "Hey, my friend told me to call you." And it actually worked until they wanted to scale. They wanted to open a second location and hire a second set of hands. But now suddenly the wait for the phone to ring didn't cut it. And that's where Dallowry Flow stepped in. We didn't give them some bloated marketing agency plan. We gave them systems, smart, simple, and built to grow as they did. So here's what we launched for them. We had a lead magnet and a form where we created a one-click guide. So for instance, this one was 5 mistakes people make booking their first session. Not only was it helpful, but it qualified people instantly. And then we had a follow-up flow. Every download triggered a 3-email sequence built to educate, build trust, and make the first appointment a no-brainer. And then we also had an AI widget built where we dropped our conversation bot on the website so people could get answers at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m., no human babysitting required. And then finally, we had a review and referral loop. After every session, an automation went out asking for feedback and gently inviting the client to refer a friend with a bonus. And guess what? The same week we launched the lead magnet, they booked 4 brand new clients, none of whom had ever heard of them before. And that was the beginning of a beautiful end. The end to their referral-only dependency. So let me be clear. We didn't replace referrals. In fact, we encouraged them further. We just stopped relying on them. Now, when a client comes in from a friend, they've dropped into the same system. Tagged, nurtured, invited to join, asked to refer. Each referral adds fuel to the fire instead of disappearing into thin air. And that is what we call a revenue engine, which we love. So if you're listening to this thinking, I want to grow, but I hate the idea of chasing leads or cold selling, good. You're exactly who this was built for. Dallowry Flow isn't here to make you spammy. It's here to help you show up consistently, confidently, and automatically, because you can't scale what you don't own. And referrals, you don't own those. But a lead generation system that runs while you serve your people, that's yours. That's equity. That's freedom. So we're not here to impress. We're here to build things that work. And referrals will always be welcome. But from now on, they'll be the bonus, not the whole plan. Let's get your business into a machine. This is Stacked, where we automate, elevate, and repeat.